Trump Jr. just said some messed up stuff, and we need to break it down because ultimately he is in the Middle East giving a conference, and right now he's suggesting that the United States might be walking away from Ukraine entirely. And we need to break down those comments and more. If you don't know, he gave a very long speech and continued to attack U.S. support for Ukraine. He then went on to say that wealthy Ukrainians fled Ukraine and left what he called, quote unquote, the peasant class to fight the war. He then accused of Ukraine to be more corrupt than Russia, and then without any evidence whatsoever, said that in Monaco, half of the supercars driving around that he saw had Ukrainian plates. But he didn't stop there. He said that Zelensky was purposely prolonging the war because he would not win an election if he were to run again. And then he criticized the EU's own sanction strategy, arguing that, hey, you know what? We have higher oil prices now, and that means that Russia can make more money on their oil, which means they're buying more weapons for Ukraine that way. Even though at one point we got Russian fuel down to $36 a barrel. Now I need to add that Donald Trump Jr. does not have a formal role in the Trump administration, but his influence over MAGA is massive. And when he puts out false information, fake news, his media team pushes that, and then his audience, aka MAGA, then kind of just keep repeating it without fact-checking it. And of course, this rhetoric is absolutely bad, because then you can have people angry at something that is not true. But the one thing I want you to take away from his speech is that he said that his father could simply walk away from the war, adding later that his dad is one of the most unpredictable figures in politics, and then vowed that the U.S. would no longer be the idiot with the checkbook, meaning just giving money away. Now, in the past, I will say that Donald Jr. has kind of reiterated that some reason, I don't know why, that the United States gave Ukraine $350 billion. That's not true. I just want to make sure that you do know that. When it comes to just military support, it was $66 billion, but that wasn't for like new shiny things. That was for the old stuff we were like getting rid of, and then we're using that money to make new stuff for our own stuff here in the United States. And even if you add up everything that has been given to Ukraine in terms of financial, when it comes to weapons, when it comes to different programs and all that, it's nowhere near that $350 billion. The money that was actually set aside for Ukraine, there's still a lot of it left over from the Biden administration because Trump refused to give any more to Ukraine. Instead, the U.S. wants everyone to buy the things for Ukraine, just kind of lining the pockets of the United States. But let me know what you think about his comments in the comment section below. I'll be sure to keep you updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.